Okay, so now we're introducing number 13, the Baptist Fan. It's quite an involved ruler, so I'll just point out the lines. These are the lines that give you the curves. These two lines marks here are stop lines, so that when you're coming from this end, you stop there before you curve the ruler round. The same on that one. They're called gates, and those two are open gates. You've got your start point there, right in the centre. I'm going to do the stitching on it now. So that start point goes onto the line, either your border or your sashing, to make your first corner. I've got my quilt all folded up and I'm going to stitch my first curl. Feed the fabric with the ruler on top. Pull that out of the way. Turn the ruler, and now we're putting the seam line up the centre of that channel because we want to go up to the next pattern repeat. Turn, and you can see that that line there is lining up with the one we've just done. So now we're going to stitch along that channel. Turn the ruler and you'll see that your lines are lining up to complete your curve. Stitch up the gate to the next pattern repeat. Turn the ruler, and as you turn you'll see that your lines start to match up. Now this is our first stop line, so I'm going to stitch to those two stop lines and stop. Turn the ruler and line up and continue the curve. We're stitching up the gate, so now we've got the stitch line down the centre of that channel and we're stitching up to the next pattern repeat. Turn your ruler and you've got your lines on your ruler all matching up, and stitch round. Stop at the stop signs and turn. Match your lines. Stitch to the stop line and turn. Complete that curve. Stitch up the gate to the next pattern repeat. Turn. All lining up beautifully. This one has got a closed gate so we can stitch right to the end. Turn. Line up your stitching and stitch. Bring it down and complete that half circle. Now I want to start the next one, so I'm going to stitch back on there, just a few stitches up, and then bring that down and put my square back on to start my next pattern repeat, and continue that all the way round. Stitch up to your next pattern repeat and bring the curve round. Complete the circle. Stitch up the channel and bring round. Stop at the stop lines and continue that round. I'm not going to complete that one. What I'm going to do is show you what this produces on the front and on the back. I'm just going to unpin that and bring that out. That's your front, And it's exactly the same on the back. Makes no difference to your stitch whatsoever. That's your Baptist fan.